Welcome to the Tony Gaskin Show, best-selling author, celebrity life coach, and international speaker. The purpose of this show is to bring you motivation, inspiration, and education in the areas of life, love, and business. Thank you for joining me. Now let's get started. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Talks with Tony. Got a question today from a young lady. And it says, "Hi, Tony, I want to tell you personally that I love your podcast and I love how you keep it real." Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I would like to know how I can have a conversation with someone about taking a friendship to the next level. We are sexually involved and we have a great time together, but I don't know what to do. He asked me before, do I love him? I told him I could. I don't play with the word love. It really means something to me. I just don't know what to do. Please help. Well, I will tell you that this is very, very common, and it's so common today, and I don't know, I guess this has been around forever. Good book says there's nothing new under the sun, but one thing I will have you to understand is that it's very, very dangerous, and you kind of need to have the conversation sooner than later. And it's not rocket science, and there's anything special about it. It's just maybe like, say, hey, you want to go to the park? You know, it's a cool park over here, and just walk around and talk. Go somewhere like that so you're kind of out in the open and you're not around anybody. Don't do it at a restaurant or a bowling alley or the movie theater before it starts. Go out to a park in an open area or somewhere similar to where you're not right next to someone and you're kind of walking and talking. And as you're walking, you know, you can talk about life, dreams, goals, work. And then at about that 30-minute mark, then you want to say, hey, you know what? I got a question for you. You know, what are we? Like, what are we? Is this a situationship? Are we in a relationship? Do you want to be in a relationship? Like, what is this that we have here? What's going on? And pop that question then, and the feedback, be very, very attentive on the feedback. Pay close attention and make sure that you hear what he says to you. Because he may say, well, I really like you, but I'm not really ready for a relationship. If that is the answer, run. Absolutely run. Go buy you some track shoes, do you some stretches, and take off running. If he says, well, I really like you, and to be honest with you, I would want you to be my woman. Like, I want to be with you. Then that's a good sign. The next thing you have to do, and you say, okay, well, is it official today? We are exclusive. Like, do you want to be exclusive? If he says, yeah, I want to be exclusive. Truthfully, I've already been exclusive. Then, okay, great sign. You can move forward. If he says, well, exclusive, official, well, I don't know. Hold on. You know, let me think about it and let's talk about it. Run. Take off running. See, the thing about it is, it's like if you come for a job interview at my company. If you come to my company and I interview you and I say, hey, come back tomorrow. Hey, come back in 2 days. Hey, come back in 2 days. You know, are you going to get in a cubicle? And I say, hey, well, go get in that cubicle over there and, put in 8 hours of work. How many times are you going to do that without a title or a paycheck? See, in a relationship, your paycheck is your title. Now, I can only speak to these situations from where I'm at. I messed up the same way you're messing up by having sex before marriage. And so I don't stamp that, but so many people are doing it. I just have to help you where you are. And so if you're going to do it the wrong way, do it the best wrong way you can. And that is, at least have a title, at least have a commitment. Because if you're having sex and you don't have a title, you don't have a commitment, it's not clear that you all are exclusive, then as soon as he's done sleeping with you, he can invite another woman over without a guilty conscience and sleep with her. And it's a lot of guys who sleep with 3 women, 5 women. One guy told me his record is 10 women in a day. Because if you just come over and you go there, you're done in 5-10 minutes and talk for 15-20 minutes. All right, I got to get going. Tells you he has to get going. So you say, all right, I'm leaving. Or he leaves your place, whichever it was. And then you got 23 more hours in the day. So there are many, many men who are broke and unattractive can sleep with 3 women in a day without paying. So when you don't have an exclusive relationship and when there's no title, you're playing with your life. And the thing about it is, when you don't know what you are, it's probably another woman or 2 or 3 in the same position as you. And one of them could be off their rocker. One of them could be a little crazy. And if she finds out about you, now not only is your body, your spirit, your insides in danger, but now your physical health can be in danger because she may want to come find you. She may want to pull up and get some straightening because she thinks she's the girlfriend. She thinks she is the main situationship. So you have to be very, very careful with this and make sure you get some answers and you get some clarity on this situation. And listen, do not be afraid to take off running. Do not be afraid. And if you have to leave, if he's dragging his feet, if he's unsure, if he looks like he is ready to waste your time and you take off running, the next time you go into a situation, get a title and get a commitment before you get in the bed. And you might just get hooked and start to see it my way and say, you know what, I'm just going to save this all the way to after we come off that altar and have said I do. And you might just get the strength. It's more and more women. I'm touring the country, touring the world, and more women are saying, look, I'm taking my time. I am not having sex again before marriage. And it's working out. I'm seeing testimonies all the time. So keep that in mind. Be mindful of what you're doing, the messages you're sending. And you've heard the saying all along, why buy the cow if the milk is free? Why buy the house if the rent is free? And so there's no incentive for him to take you serious because he could be, and most likely is sleeping with another woman while sleeping with you. And so he may assume that you're doing the same thing. And so to him, you're just, partners, sex partners, nothing more. And you need to get some clarity on that situation and tighten it up. Hey, thank you so much for sending in that question. If you have a question for me that you want to hear on the podcast, send it in to inbox@TonyGaskins.com, inbox@TonyGaskins.com. Make sure you check out TonyGaskinsAcademy.com, TonyGaskinsAcademy.com. We are pushing through, got some amazing courses on there. You're just one course away from changing your life. We'll talk soon.